The Boston Strangler murders, which took place from 1962 to 1964, remain one of the most enduring mysteries in American criminal history. During this period, a series of brutal killings occurred in the greater Boston area, captivating the nation's attention and instilling fear into the hearts of its residents. The perpetrator, known as the Boston Strangler, targeted and strangled predominantly female victims, leaving law enforcement authorities baffled and the community in a state of panic. The first widely recognized victim of the Boston Strangler was Anna Sleesers, a 55-year-old immigrant from Latvia. Her body was discovered in her apartment in June 1962, strangled with her own nylon stockings. This marked the beginning of a reign of terror that would grip the city for the next 2 years. As the body count rose, panic and unease spread throughout Boston. By analyzing the patterns in the Boston Strangler killings, investigators deduced that the perpetrator would gain access to victims' homes by pretending to be a maintenance worker or repairman. This modus operandi, combined with the gruesome manner in which the murders were carried out, heightened the level of terror and anxiety within the community. Women were advised to be cautious and vigilant, fearing that they could be the next victim of this elusive and savage killer. Law enforcement agencies worked tirelessly to track down the Boston Strangler, but their efforts yielded little progress. The investigation was hampered by the lack of modern forensic techniques and limited communication between different police departments. The killer remained elusive, leaving investigators frustrated and the community living in constant fear. It wasn't until October 27, 1964, that the Boston Strangler case saw a significant breakthrough. Albert DeSalvo, a man with a troubled past and a history of sexual offenses, was arrested on unrelated charges. While in custody, DeSalvo made a shocking confession, claiming responsibility for the Boston Strangler murders. DeSalvo's confession shed light on the inner workings of the Boston Strangler's mind, unraveling the twisted motives and methods behind the killings. However, skepticism remained rampant, as some believed that DeSalvo may have fabricated his confession for fame or to divert attention from his other crimes. Despite the doubts, DeSalvo was charged with unrelated offenses, but the question of whether he was truly the Boston Strangler remained unanswered. The case took another unexpected turn when DeSalvo was murdered in prison in 1973, leaving the Boston Strangler killings shrouded in even more uncertainty. Without a trial and conclusive evidence linking DeSalvo to all the murders, doubts and conspiracy theories continued to plague the unresolved case. Many speculated that multiple individuals may have been involved, further complicating the narrative and blurring the line between fact and fiction. To this day, the identity of the Boston Strangler remains uncertain. The case remains one of the most infamous unsolved mysteries in American history. The Boston Strangler encapsulates the primal fear felt by a community under siege, the frustration and limitations of law enforcement, and the eternal quest for answers that continues to haunt those touched by this series of heinous crimes.